Good morning, good afternoon, good evening for wherever you may be, and hello! Welcome to some great randomizer weekly racing here on Speed Gaming 3. My name is the Crazy Dude, and with me today is Diesel Pilot as we are here to bring you some Super Mario Brothers 3 randomizer as we build up to the big tournament coming up in just a few short weeks. Tonight we have some challenge. We're using the Challenge Cup flags for this first race, and we'll talk more about what the flag set is for the second race when we get to that. Anyway, how you doing, Diesel?
I'm having a blast. Oh wait, hold on. All right, there we go. Okay, we just let the runners go, and they are going. In just about a minute or so, their restreams will be catching up to you guys on stream, and we've got four of our newer runners on stream tonight, in addition to a couple of old favorites as well, running off stream for the first race. So tonight, of course, we got Plico, who I believe is our newest runner in the blue corner. She had her first race last week. And Night Shifter 30, Marky Mark, and Rat Boy have all participated in the past. They've done various races and have been they've had different types of work with us in the past, but we're glad to have them around. I see Rat Boy's timer starting to count down, so we are just a few seconds from getting this underway. What is your guess for World 1? I'm going to say World 5.
Four. Start with four.
4? Oh, yeah. All right. I like it.
Oh, it's two.
All right. Well, we got an evens and odds setup maybe going. Hey, I'm going to get these guys synced. Let you call the action for a minute or two.
Well, before anything else, it looks like we have 3-4. It's either 3-4 or 3-5. I can barely tell those branching stages sometimes. Anyway, the big thing I want to talk about is the flags that we're using for this first race. All the forts and levels are shuffled, including beta stages. Non-fort stages will be marked as question mark panels. There isn't any end cards. The hammers are not going to break any of the locks you see on the map. The toad houses will be retained, so you can if things get desperate, you can go in and grab as many items as you can. You start. There's the breakable World 1 rock, and then certain rocks in Worlds 2, 3, and 4 are now gone. And the big one that has been really making you pay attention and whatnot is that the hitboxes for Bowser and the other Koopalings have been corrected. You're gonna have to earn it at the end.
Oh, I love it. That actually is. It's caused a lot of interesting finishes because not all of our runners are used to it, and when it does show up, it shows up in spades. And speaking of spades, we've got 7-9, our very big pipe maze showing up and already causing a little bit of issues. We've got a couple of our runners decided to go the top route, and we've got chain chop. So we got the fire enemy set in this 7-9. Nasty enemy set, but looks like Rat Boy is able to get out of it and is going to be the first one out the door and getting his card at the end. One of the things we did consider for the tournament is that card at the end of the stage would have a flag that would cause it to cycle much more quickly. And something we did decide was that because of that, what it could cause is for people to not be able to control using turnbacks or just running at P-speed, whether or not they get a star, flower, or mushroom. So that is kind of a skill, especially with the speedrunning community. And since that was a random variable that can cause several seconds worth of lost time, we decided, you know what, we're going to jump out and not run with that flag set for this tournament, so it's not going to be present here.
I'm not sure I followed any of that, but if it was causing some discourse between the community, I guess it's for the better.
It wasn't really any kind of discord. It was just it was something that we decided. It was a random variable that we didn't want to add to the game. There's already enough random variables that we've tried to eliminate. For instance, we've used all the if you notice on the screen, all of the stages that aren't forts are question marks, and what that does is it helps remove the hands in rolled 8, so that the hand stages that would have a 50-50 chance of picking you off, just they appear just like the same with a question mark. So you have to either play it or you find some way around it, but it eliminates that randomness that has nothing to do with the player's skill, and that's what we like to try to do, is make it as much about skill as possible. There's always going to be those 50-50s or some other random shots, but if we can make it about the skill as much as possible, that's what we like to do.
All right, quickly, I also want to mention that a few of our runners have already started going through our first fort of the game, and one thing you'll notice as we go is that Boom Boom's health has now been randomized for a plus minus variable of 2. So it could be as little as 1 hit or as many as 5 now to take down Boom Boom, and that's across all forts. It could be different each time.
That's right. That means that Boom Boom has the same number of hit points, or could have the same hit point range as the Koopalings themselves, whether they have 1 or 5 hits. And we also see the first ham stage of our game, the Hammer Brothers Party Makes, and it shows a P-Wing as the item. So all of our hand stages that we encounter will have the P-Wing as the item. So if we run across the Cheap Bridge or the Podoboo Bridge.
Oh, and we're already we see someone out of the first world. Rat Boy,
Yes, indeed.
On their way.
And Rat Boy, he does come. He doesn't come, even though he's relatively new to being part of our tournaments. He's not by any stretch of the imagination an inexperienced runner. He has quite the resume and does show up with a pretty good ELO rating in race time.
Let's see. 1 hit for Morton. 2, 3, 4. 4 hits.
4 hits. And our Princess Letter coming out of World 2 did show a cloud. Now we do run into World 1, which does bring up a kind of a French RWO, or I don't know what you call that, but some sort of RWO, except starting at World 2.
Everyone's trying to weasel their way into that RWO in some way, shape, or fashion.
You know what? We have not seen it on stream. There's one person, I think, that said they've seen it in the seed. It should be just as likely as a VWO, but it is so incredibly rare. Night Shifter and Plico now both joining us in World 2. So they have World 2 played by World 1.
Ooh, it was a 2-fort one.
Yeah. 3.
Wait, 3 forts in one? Wow.
Yeah, if you look down on the bottom, there's a 3rd fort down on the bottom.
How beefy.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if only our runners had the hammer here.
If only. But let's see, our runners have no hammers. Oh, it wouldn't matter, actually, because hammers will not break locks in this seed.
No, I meant the hammer next to the Toad House at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Because that was one of the flag sets now.
Yep, you can break that World 1 rock. And that would do quite a bit of damage to the World 1 map.
I was able to take advantage of it when I was playing a couple seeds earlier this afternoon.
And I think last week or a couple of weeks ago, was one of the first times that we actually used that in a racing situation, and somebody actually won because they were able to do that.
Yeah, I heard it was a less than 3-second margin.
Well, there was a very close margin. I think last week in the second race. Hard to remember.
I was hearing talk about it from someone else about in
Oh yeah.
regards to it.
Oh yeah, there have been some very tight races.
Yeah, that's only going to make the actual races when we get to start the Swiss rounds in a couple of short weeks all the more exciting.
Oh yeah. One of the things I do love about this game is that with the skill of the runners, the times are very low. We're down into jet seed can be under 30 minutes, and even a seed where it goes long is rarely more than about 45 minutes at the worst. So the effect is, well, for one, you got to have, well, you can do a best of 3 easily in one stretch, but also it means that the time margins are very tight. And going into Bowser's Castle, which is about a 90-second stage out of 30-minute seed, is a pretty significant. I mean, that's almost 5% of your time right there.
Well, that's if you're as good as our runners here and participants that are entering for the tournament. For someone like me though, who's just a complete normie, it took me about 70 to 75 minutes to take care of it all.
Oh yeah. Back last summer, we had a race between some of the commentators, myself included, and we had a vetted seed and relatively easy flags, and it still took me about 75 minutes, I believe, to finish.
Oh yeah, I think I heard about that one. I didn't participate myself, but if there's an opportunity, maybe I will, throw my hat into the ring.
Oh, cool. Maybe you can get some points on your SMB3 RELO too.
I
still don't have any.
I don't care if I win or not. It's just having fun.
Oh yeah, I honestly I loved it.
I mean, heck,
yeah.
the only races I've ever participated in, regardless of where it was being held, was for Link to the Past, Rando.
Oh yeah, that would be fun too. A Night Shifter is in a dangerous spot on the Ice Arena double lock row with Sledge Bros. He went in, first thing he did was he got whacked by a sledge, but he did get out. Unfortunately, all it's going to give him is a star. It could come up handy, but all he's got right now is a star. He's going out and going through the World 7 airship where he'll fight Larry. We already seen Larry met. Rat Boy's kind of screen scroll past one of the Hammer Bros and enters a pipe where he sees a couple of stages. Is he thinking that maybe he's got to go back and play a fort?
I would have played one stage just to confirm.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
Oh, it seems like he's onto something. So he is going to go on to it.
Oh, you know what?
And it's block frame for 5F1.
Yeah, I think he was noticing there's no the locks, which is a heads-up play.
That more or less means multiple bridges are required.
Right. There's either going to be a bridge or locks on the others, which without hammers breaking locks, and you got to have to do it. Oh, yeah. And
even Rat Boy's picking up on the play.
And we got one of our viewers is saying, "Hey, yeah, go ahead and join the league, crazy dude."
I mean, I'd be willing to join just to make someone look better by comparison, if that's what you mean.
Hey, I think that's my best contribution as well.
Maybe I'll one of these months I'll remember to join in the commentary for the league. At least when Season 3 happens after this year's tournament.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so we've got Rat Boy entering the World 2 airship. He'll do a lemmy fight in an awkward arena here, Wendy's arena. But he's only a one-hitter.
It's not that bad. Oh, misses Misses the wand grab at the top. No screen wrap there.
Oh, that's sad to see, but at least he was able to get out of it. Marky Mark had a little bit of Lakitu issues. Night Shifter finds that the pipe that you run into at the very beginning of World 6 is it's a troll. It puts you on the other side of that rock that you can't break.
Oh, you hate to see it when it
Oh,
comes to that. Ooh, force
that
play.
that was a hammer from the princess.
Ooh, could put a pin in that for later, I guess.
Oh yeah.
And now we have Piranha Ford, the bane of a lot of Mario players' existences, depending on who you ask.
Yeah, I started a seed the other day with Piranha Fort, and I just re-rolled.
It can't be as bad as like playing one stage, getting a game over, and then having to start over anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
gotta go for
boy.
gotta go
Yep.
damage boost strats.
Let's say 1, 2,
2, 3.
Yeah. And so, viewers, if you watch closely when they do fight the Boom Boom, even if there is random hit points, Boom Boom on the final hit will do a slightly different kind of flashing than all the other hits. It's, I guess, a more elaborate sort of flashing.
Wow!
But also, the score will be 4,000 points. And what did you see?
The paradox pipe was on the ground.
Oh. Oh, what a troll.
Yeah, I know. The bridge was the correct answer.
The Geo. Oh. Yes. Thank Flim Springfield. Yes. Yeah, it could be just a capture card issue is what's going on with his stream. That's what I'm going to guess. They might actually be using native hardware.
You gotta do what you gotta do, and we're lucky that we live in such an age of quality equipment nowadays.
Oh, yeah, I think that the wide array of options for runners is amazing and awesome.
Yeah, and it's not just the capture equipment that's doing wondrous jobs. It's also the upscaler stuff.
Well, okay, so that first 7F1 is in the same role as 7F2, just because.
And Rat Boy's got it made. Already had a tail going in.
Oh yeah, it's a really good call in the world where you've already seen 7F2. If you're running another fort, the only other fort, probably a good idea if you've got a tail to equip, if you don't go in there, to go ahead and equip a tail, because it seems like a pretty good probability that you would have a 7F1 right there. And don't run off the edge. Marky Mark clearing up 7F2. Fleeko just a few skips, jumps, and hops behind him, and Night Shifter 30 is still playing our World 3, finishing up the airship there. But that will put Rat Boy actually a full World 5, which is still a short World 5, but a full World 5 ahead of Night Shifter.
Okay. We're already we're zooming right by, already halfway done.
Yeah. These guys go quick.
I would expect no less. And we gotta think big.
Oh yeah. Fleeko sing the paradox pipe and
and having a good laugh about it, I bet.
I hope so. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Oh, but when I was playing a seed earlier, when I made it to World 8, the Dark Maze was oops all pipes.
Oh no.
It was
Yeah, that's
it was kind of hilarious actually.
yeah. That's a situation where it's just like, all right, give me a map and a grease pen. Oh no, Night Shifter shorts the jump after the thwomp in 7F2 and goes down into the Marinara.
Oof, big
Yeah,
mood.
Marky Mark has uh, entered 7F1 and also enters with a tail, so he's going to go up, go high.
Oh, Rat Boy looking like going for underside strats.
The Night Shifter went and replayed 7F2 with a P-Wing, which is not a bad call, but takes a hit and is going to have to get this power up. This is a star, yep. So that should get him at least to the end of the first part of 7F2. Rat Boy in 6F2. Of course, gonna have to play the long way through World 4.
Oh, I believe. Oh, they're going. They're trying to go for it. Try it once,
yeah,
and then
shot.
It's into 6-9.
Of the ice underwater stages, it's not the worst.
Yeah.
6-6, of course, is far worse.
Yeah.
6-9, on the other hand, compared to 6-6 is nice. So
I don't know if you go in there with a frog and are not careful, strange things happen. Like somehow I went too low, and it marked me as buying the farm, so to speak.
yeah, okay, Plico misses the jump in 7F1 from the P-switch onto the platform there with the door and fell through the mass of coins, but wisely. We have seen people not fully soft lock, but kind of soft lock like this. If you go and you go back into the next door, you can fall down part way through the mess of blocks and end up more than too far down to be able to jump out, and the P-switch unstart or unswitches. All the blocks switch back from coins to blocks, and you are not in a good place at all.
Oh, I thought it was like a similar situation to like what occurred last year during like the Swiss, during a portion of the Swiss stage, where for reasons of convenience, the flags had to be switched to accommodate for Frog.
Oh no, it's not that situation. No, so that was because in certain situations, for some reason, if 7F1 shows up in World 1 in that particular flag set that we had, with the way the randomizer was at the time, it would cause the pipe when you went down that pipe after the P-switch to go get into the Tanuki suit room, you would end up in it would cause the pipe in a part of the map that is actually present in memory, but in an empty room to appear, and you would just fall down into a bottomless pit.
I would hope that that's been corrected in a sense.
We don't have that problem now.
That's quite a relief now. And wow, we're already on to 6. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And it's
Rat Boy.
Okay, everybody. Are we going to see the room with a view? That's the pipe in the upper right corner on the third screen. Not yet. Can't be this one, because, well, we'll see. Actually, it can't be, because the other one was blocked off. We're on the top middle. Rat Boy's gonna play the fort, and this won't be. I don't think this will be the answer because it's the World 1 fort.
Correct. Now it can be helpful, but it can't be required.
All right, let's see. Finds the bottom middle, and we've looped back. It appears.
Yeah. Now that promise stage could be required.
No, doesn't look like it. The other one, as is tradition, is. Oh, and we find Piranha Alley with us, Angry Sun. Ooh, this reeks of pain.
It's really not what you want to see.
Yeah, but with all those fireballs.
Yeah.
Gonna take the
This is
shortcut
what you
pipe?
want to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe get a suited power-up if you could. Oh,
Oh,
sneaky suit.
speak of it and it shall appear before you.
And all the ready to the exit. Does the turn back, but he still gets a star. But I don't think a 5-up fanfare will ruin his seed.
Oh, I just noticed something right there. There is a lock in front of the castle. So we're gonna have our moment of truth here on whether or not. Oh wait, no. Hammers can't break locks. It's got to be it.
No.
It's got to be the fort.
Correct. He's got to go find that other fort.
And he found it.
Oh, nice.
And it's the tanks, the super tanks specifically. Excuse me.
Well, our super tank stage. So those of you in chat that want to salute Bowser's military, get out your salutes. There we go. We got some support for Bowser's military. I got to summon and support Krista Joy while I'm here, since she's not here.
A room with a few rentals still available. I like your attitude.
Marky Mark, also exploring World 7 now.
Ooh. I don't know when we got a music box, but good use of it.
Oh yeah, great timing. World 6. Let's see, we've only got World 3, I think, left.
That makes sense to me. Let's see, what's going on with Ludwig? 2 hits.
Not heavy.
3 hits. 4, it's gonna be a 5-hitter.
Full 5.
And it looked like it was a high jumper, too.
Yep, no earthquaking. So that puts Rat Boy going into World 7 now. We've got Marky Mark looking around World 6. And Night Shifter and Plico are right on top of each other in World 5.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a bit of a tight fit. Oh, the jail cell on Marky Mark's side.
Oh, yeah. We did not see this because it was in the bottom of... it wasn't required, obviously. It was in the bottom of that central island.
Looks like Marky Mark's grabbing this power-up. Oh, it's not a mushroom. Too bad.
Well, use it while you can.
Yeah, but you won't even get enough time to take out the angry sun on the bottom screen.
Yeah, not even going to be able to despawn those Paragambas.
And we see 2-1, and I made the
Oh no!
Oh, that is
no.
Unfortunate. Yeah, I saw that.
What a troll.
Oh, and Marky Mark just saying, I've had enough.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what you want, though.
Honestly, I think going in and getting an item anyways is not a bad idea.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. This is just a weekly. Oh,
yeah.
We found the room with a view!
Oh, nice. Toad houses do respawn, so he could collect as many items as he feels like he needs to get.
Oh, no. He's realizing he's got to use the other cloud now.
Oh, no.
Oh,
yeah. Well, yeah, that was... Oh, man.
Well, I suppose the best thing you can say is, if there's a time for bad decisions like that to come, have it be in a weekly and not in the tournament,
oh, yeah.
right?
Do it in a friendly race, you know. It's just everybody on Twitch watching you, so it's not that big of a deal, right?
Correct.
Alright, Fleeko going in for her second shot at Iggy. Here's a third hit. And one of the things we did do is we corrected the hitbox issue that we did have with Koopalings, not the Bowser hitbox issue, but also the hitbox where players would inadvertently get hitboxed. You know,
Yeah, I think I
Koopaling
meant.
jumps. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Slightly different hitboxing issue, but yes, we did correct that as well, so that players can't. Well, not
Be
as
inexplicably
likely.
salty about losing a life when they don't think they should have.
Yes. And it really was kind of a glitch in the, or just it was a bug. Koopalings were jumping up faster than they so fast, so many frames or so many pixels per frame that Mario would end up appearing inside the Koopaling, and the fact that Mario was going down from a jump wasn't counting as a stop. Pliko plays for or one fort. She does not go for the item though, and that would mean only Night Shifter.
Meanwhile, Ratboy has just finished Wendy and will be on to World 8. Alright, folks, it's that time. How many bridges?
We do have, we have Raiders from Lupus Dragon. Welcome aboard. We are doing the Super Mario Bros. 3 randomizer race, first of 2 races, so there will be another one after this one. And yeah, at this point, we're guessing 1 to 4. How many? Well, 1 to 3 now. We see a lock on the first screen.
I'm
How
saying
many
2.
bridges will there be? You're saying 2, okay.
Yeah. Board on the hand bridge.
And we got the Air Force tile I saw, and the fort.
Ooh, it's the escalator.
Yep. 6F1. Both of those are good to play.
Are they gonna go, No, they're gonna ride it. I thought they would, damage boost on the spikes.
And Night Shifter entered Rolling Fort and Potobode, so I was leaving it, and it's going to go look somewhere else. But this 6F1, not offering a star in the last round, so he's going to have to go play it straight with Fireball.
It's not that bad of an expectation, though.
Nope. And could be doing a whole lot worse. Now, there is another stage on the hand bridge before he has the Air Force tile, so... Oh,
and now we find the Dark Maze, and both tank tiles are in the maze.
One of those is going to be a fake tank, of course. We don't know which one, although I think based on the rules, it would be the one on the... oh!
Wow!
Well, then.
Yeah! Well, this is awkward.
So whoever said -1 in chat, Zero Wing, you are correct. And, yeah.
Way to go. You earn absolutely nothing. Except the admiration of knowing that you got it right.
Yeah, I can't even give you channel points, sorry.
No one even started a prediction, so...
Alright, Rat Boys checking out the clip.
I bet you they get it the first try. See?
Hey,
First try.
first try.
Every time. This should be no problem. Actually, I take that back. It could be, I just explained it at the start of this race that it's 35 fireballs, but Bowser's lower portion is a hitbox. A hurt box, rather.
Yep. Oh, and he is down. So, ladies and gentlemen, get your GGs in chat. It will be Rat Boy finishing first on stream.
Yeah.
His official time is 32 minutes and 9 seconds. And he actually edges out. He wins first place overall, edging out Macobra 52 by 18 seconds, who had a 32:27.
Wow.
So, GG to both of you guys. You know, I'm going to go ahead and set up our second race. Crazy Dude, do you have this for a moment?
Sure.
All right.
Anyway, it looks like Marky Mark is trying to find the way in World 3, and then they'll be on to 8. Meanwhile, Night Shifter is just about to enter World 3. Okay, looks like Marky Mark has found a stage, and yeah, I figured they didn't want to play that. Ooh, just noticed Night Shifter's life counts. They're gonna have to be careful. And it looks like Pleco will find the way soon, because it looked like 3-2 was part of the secret sauce to get through. Ooh, and I just noticed now that Night Shifter did get that game over. It could have been intentional, but it's hard. You can never tell sometimes.
It can be done strategically, and I'd like to say that it probably was done strategically.
Yeah, especially when you're starting a new world. Ooh. Marky Mark taking a hit there, but yeah, still getting through it, no problem. Oh, I think I only saw it for a hot second, but looks like there was a lock to break in front of the castle on the for World 3.
Oh, so that probably I guess we might have been for that earlier fort that we missed, or that people played before we had a chance to see it actually appear.
Yeah.
And we don't see this too often. 7-6 played, well, I call it playing it straight. Just means you play it by going through the vertical stage. Just like 7-1. Oh no! What? Just one pixel game! That is cruel.
Wow. As Leslie Pro likes to say sometimes, games got jokes.
Oh, that's not even jokes. That's just absolute
rude
nastiness. Yeah.
Wow. You either had to play the loop or you had to play the other one.
I would play 6-5 1,000 times before I would play 7-6.
Yeah.
Partly because I know the trick.
That is completely and utterly fair.
And I also can't clip, so if I'm playing 7-1 or 7-6, I'm playing them straight.
I tried doing the clip in Bowser's Castle and I couldn't do it when I was playing earlier today.
I can do the everyman clip.
Everyone can do that one though. Wow!
Oh no.
That's just mean-spirited, game.
Yeah. No space to get down there with that spiny. So I'm thinking, let's see. What do you got to do here? You got to have something. Oh, I think there's just barely enough time. Well, you got to get some shelled enemy is usually the best bet.
Yeah, there's your ticket right there.
Yeah, because I think there's just barely enough time to hold the ice block.
Oh, what?
Oh no!
It's such. Wow! Can someone clip that, please? That was just rude!
And in the middle of all this, Marky Mark has advanced through World 8 and has
seemingly found the way, yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, meanwhile, Night Shifter's gonna get this on the first try. You just watch. These are all just practice. Don't worry about it. They'll get it. Again?
Yeah, so you have to fly up. Really, I think the trick is on that. You got to fly up and do it on the left edge, or just the first time you get the whistle, because it's just being mean. And thanks in the background to one of you who's switching the audio, because, yeah, I forgot.
I forgot too, but thankfully I remembered. So you're welcome. At this rate, I'm not sure if Pleco still has a cloud, but I would have used it here.
Oh, there you go. Kill it. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Working smarter, not harder this time.
Okay. Meanwhile, Bowser is fighting Marky Mark, and Marky Mark is fighting Bowser.
But yeah, in regards to that, what we saw there, fool the player once, shame on them. Fool the runner twice, shame on the game. Oh, that was too close for comfort there. They almost bit it.
Yeah, that would have been very unfortunate. But Marky Mark escapes and is holding the up button and will be finishing here with an initial time of 39 minutes and 2 seconds. The GG Marky Mark. And right behind him, Leslie Pro also finished at 39:30 off stream.
Ah.
So I got Night Shifter now. Oh, buddy. Okay, no. Oh.
They already took care of the shoe.
Okay.
There wasn't gonna be any nightmarish flashbacks.
Oh, my heart went racing there for a moment. And yes, we did get somebody in chat. Oh, thank you for clipping that.
I'm more surprised that it happened twice. You typically don't get to see that. Do it again. I wasn't looking.
Well, you know, the first time you just know that it happened, but you didn't really keep track of exactly where and how. The second time, yeah, you're like, okay, where did I get hit there, and how am I going to get rid of that guy?
Did someone get the license plate of that size 16 boot?
Yeah, it's like a size 60 boot, I think.
Details.
You can fit a whole plumber in there.
You could probably fit 2 plumbers in there.
Plico, well, did your stream just freeze?
No, looks like everything's a-okay for me. Night Shifter gonna be onto World 8 soon. Plico onto the Dark Maze. And they find World 5F1. I'm gonna be honest, it's always a great feeling to find a star in there when you're already powered up in Donut Fort. Because it means you can just plow through those enemies as you come onto the landing strip after the donuts.
Okay, I'm back. I just had an internet moment.
Don't worry, I managed. I think I was doing a okay job of keeping the crowd informed.
Oh, good. Glad to know.
Yes.
And I do see one of our other runners, actually the winner of our Mario Day Flash Tournament, Human Mustard, in chat. So we're going to see if Human Mustard might be able to join us for Game 2.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun one. Just as a sneak peek, I suppose we should talk about what's happening for that one. We're going to be running the flag set for the bracket stage for this year's tournament in that one. So that should be exciting to see.
And brackets stages. So some of the differences. Let's see. There's no in-card game. Hammers will not break locks. Sun activates sooner, which is a big difference. The Toad houses will not stay available. You won't start with power-ups. Also, you have a faster boss pass. So, and then the adjusted Bim Bim hit points is a possibility. So you might have them, you might not. But most of the other settings are the same. So those are the big ones. Is that the toad houses will not stay in place. The sun will activate sooner, and you'll have a faster boss pass. And you won't start with power-ups.
There was a flag on there when I was going through when I was updating the app yesterday that really caught my eye. That I'm amazed isn't in the flags for this year's tournament. Smarter Lakitu.
Oh yeah. We decided that Smarter Lakitu kind of fits the bill of a Kaizo level or Kaizo setting, and we decided, yeah, not today, Satan.
Maybe next year.
Right.
But let everyone have some. Let everyone get used to the new norm. Because from what I saw, the big deal about this year's tournament is actually merging the current randomizer with the hard mode mod that Macobra had made.
Yeah, Macobra had been putting together a patch, a secondary patcher that it's a lot of. Oh no!
Ooh, that's a terrible spot for that.
Yeah. And Night Shifter has now advanced to Bowser's Castle.
Don't be giving up now, Pleco. We would love to see our runners finish up.
Oh yeah, Pleco's gonna finish out.
Looked like Night Shifter didn't have any remaining power-ups that would make them big.
Yeah, he had I think a cloud, a hammer, and a music box, but nothing to bigify him. So, or a couple of hammers, a music box, and a cloud.
Gonna have to earn this then.
Oh yeah.
Going
Like
bottom path.
Into
probably
the
for
Bim Bim fight.
Probably for that extra power up.
Yeah, that extra power up could be a fire flower, which would be a big help.
Well, let's hope we don't see with one laser. Oh, it's a star. Oh. And you're not gonna. There's never enough time to go make it to Bowser's room with that star. Oh! Gets fireballed as the star expires.
And gets smallified too.
No troll laser at the end though.
And that's going to get Pleco into Bowser's Castle. Night Shifter has to fight this Bowser. Double strats are not an option with this flag set because we did have the patch that removes Bowser's or that extends Bowser's hitbox into his lower body.
Yeah, like not a lot of people remember, but that was corrected for the Super Nintendo version.
Yes, it was. Super Mario All-Stars got that fixed, but it was only in the last couple of years that we started even considering doing that. And wow! No! Jumped
Most
just a hair too soon.
Unfortunate.
Okay. So what's going on here now? Oh!
Wow!
Oh no! And that's gonna put Pleco into the driver's seat.
Yeah.
Bowser. Oh, she gets trolled by the exact same fireball.
Man. World 8 living up to its name of the Great Equalizer right now.
Let's see, she's going to go and hang out underneath the door, which we saw Night Shifter hanging out on top of the door. That does give it I think that probably is a safer thing, hanging out underneath the door, but she's also watching out because that...
Night Shifter skipping the 1-up. I don't know if that's a good idea.
He's still got 3 extra lives. Hopefully he only needs 1. Pleco in the exact same spot. And Pleco is going to get out of there.
Wow, stealing it right at the end.
So Pleco is finishing 3rd place on stream and 5th place overall. Her official time is 47 minutes, 46 seconds. So GG to Pleco, and we have Night Shifter now in the Bowser fight. One more time. Let's see him finish. Come on. Strong finish, buddy.
Uh-oh. Here we go again.
Ugh.
Oh, what the? This
Bowser's
game.
being a brute.
Being rude is what he's being. Ooh, had to do some fancy footwork to avoid that fireball. All right. Ooh. What? Oh, again! That's brutal!
And okay, so let's see. Night Shifter.
Looks like they're waving in the white flag.
Yep,
I hope not.
Well, looks like he is. So we're gonna go and yeah, he's decided he's gonna go and let us finish. Well, GG anyways, Night Shifter.
Yeah.
So he's gonna let us go and set up for a race 2.
That was just a rough go
Yeah.
of that happening in the last couple of attempts.
Yeah, yeah. I hate to see it like that, but I get it. So I tell you what, everybody. If you will give us about, let's see. I know I need to take a break, and our runners are going to need to get reset up. We're going to switch some runners around a little bit. We're going to see how that goes. Give us about 10 minutes at the most, and we will be back. So 10:31 Eastern. We'll be back here and running our race 2, if that works for you guys. I hope it does, because that's what's going. All right. Take care, everybody. I'll see you back here in a few minutes.
Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back. We're on to race number 2 of our weekly, Mario 3 randomizer race. And just a reminder, if you like anything that you've seen so far, I invite you to hit the follow button down below. Not just for the speed gaming, and all of the appropriate channels for speed gaming, but also for any of the featured runners that you've seen, because they certainly appreciate, the love and support. As for what we got now, it looks like we now have Leslie Pro in the upper right and Macobra 52 in the upper left.
Oh yes, we did swap around runners just a little bit, just to get people some more exposure, some more content time, and I'm about to send these guys off. So, Crazy Dude, what do you think we got going on tonight for race number 2?
Well, I need to. In the interest of full disclosure, I did roll this seed, so I'm predicting pain. I'm not going to mince words.
What? You gave our runners pain?
I'm saying I'm predicting pain, not
Oh,
necessarily that it will be pain.
I see, I see. Well, I predict pain. I predict misery. I predict strife and chaos and insanity and
You're predicting reverse world order, isn't? Is that it?
it could be that too, yes.
You could have said that. You could have said. You could have just went straight down the brass tacks. You know.
Well, I mean, I gotta introduce it a little bit, right? How are we gonna get to pain and misery? We're gonna get it through RWO, just because why not?
Everyone wants either vanilla world order or reverse world order in some facet. I don't get why.
Well, I think it's just a meme.
Yeah, memes are dumb sometimes though. 3.
Oh, you're going for 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
6.
we are both wrong.
I'm
This is
okay
also
with
part of
being
the fun.
wrong. Oh, but it's Piranha Fort to start off. It's...
Yeah.
I should have expected that as the person who wrote this.
Yeah, I didn't want to be that wrong.
So, just as a brief reminder, what do we got going on with these flags? I believe it is it's this year's bracket flags, but what do we got?
Right. So, among the changes from the previous flag set, well, one thing that is not changing is hammers will not break locks. I know some people really love hammers breaking locks, but we are not letting that kind of madness enter our any of our bracket round stages of our tournament. So forget about it. It's not going to happen. Also, we see 2 of our runners right now in a fort, 3 of our runners in a fort. When they reach Boom Boom, Boom Boom may or may not have randomized hit points, and this first Boom Boom has 3 hit points. So we don't know yet if Boom Boom's hit points have been randomized. Rat Boy might give us an idea here in a moment. But when we see Boss Bass will be faster. Boss Bass is going to be out for Mario Blood.
Oh, what else is new? What's so new about that? Boss Bass always wants a lunch.
Yeah, but this time Boss Bass has been given some performance-enhancing PEDs. Oh, Rat Boy just found out that Boom Boom's hit points have been randomized.
Meanwhile, Marky Mark's onto the airship. This is evidently a very 3-6. Maybe not as painful as I thought. It's airship 4.
Well, the first stage is where you just draw them into a false sense of security.
Oh,
also,
Marky Mark going for the fireball strats.
Also, not only do we have the faster Boss Bass, but the Angry Sun will start sooner.
Everyone's just out for Mario's head.
Oh, yeah. We did not put in the Smart Lakitu because we decided that was probably a little bit of a Kaizo setting, and we got to make our seeds completable. We also don't want people rage quitting in the middle of seeds.
I can't help but feel that the smarter Lakitu was something Macobra did.
Well, it takes a smart person to program a Smart Lakitu. And
are you saying Fred isn't smart enough?
I was going to say both of our programmers are quite smart enough to.
I just saw Leslie Pro get an anchor from the letter.
Oh,
just as a reminder, anchors are essentially wild cards. Like normally in vanilla, it does exactly what it says on the tin. They plant the airship to their to whatever location they're currently at. But since we kind of don't move the airships, they just act as a random item. They can be anything except a hammer or a warp whistle, but that should go without saying.
All right, now you I'm hoping that the sound isn't bleeding over my microphone, but there is a cat outside my window who's singing the song of his people. So,
Uh, so they're singing That's Amore?
they're singing something.
Oh, silly king. Zero Wing with the question. Is the cat tap dancing on the fence too for lasagna? Oh, we
I
find the
hate to
room
be
with the
like
view
that.
again too from Marky Mark.
Oh, nice. And we find 8-2 for Leslie Pro. And I do hate to be like that because one of my best friends in my entire life was a cat. Most of my other best friends were dogs, but this one was a cat. I think it was a dog in a cat's body.
I there are some days I wish I had a cat, but I'm a dog person mostly.
Yeah, I want those.
Yeah.
Okay, Marky Mark playing around.
Oh, there's a
guessing the
lock
pipe maze.
There's a lock in front of the piranha on the far right lower corner.
But do you have to actually? Oh wait, I'm gonna see it here in a moment on my other screen. Oh, okay, yep. So there's two locks on the pair of left islands. One on the north, one on the south. The north one you don't have to play, but the south one is blocking the path to the castle.
Yep. Ooh, a cloud, though. That's always nice to see.
Handy.
Oh, Leslie Pro doing the smart thing with the elevated orb grab. Saves the most minute of frames, but others know that...
frames.
Well, sure, I'll save frames when it has not... as long as it... whenever it isn't something Super Metroid related. Then you save the animals.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well,
granted, that's mostly to spite them. I don't like that meme at all.
oh. Oh.
Wow,
hey.
a fire nipper.
Yeah, just throw those ice blocks at the fire nippers. That's an animal we can definitely not save.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I don't know if that's an animal. Is that a plant or an animal? Like the other piranha plants. I mean, they're mobile plants, but we do have a few even here in real life. We've got a few plants that are, they're not really mobile like the piranha nippers or the patuis, but they do move.
Is there even...
Macobra!
Wow, looks like they had too much speed.
It was really unfortunate. He hit that cheap, and I think trying to turn back to avoid the cheap cost him his positioning for jumping into the pit.
Yeah.
That was most unfortunate.
This is kind of a precarious spot.
Yeah,
like
the cheap is
8-2 with cheap or boss pass is not fun because it means you can't take the sand of shame.
Yeah, I mean you can. It's just
you're likely to be food.
I do love seeing people successfully do the quicksands with boss pass. It's an exercise in patience, and
I couldn't bring myself to do it because that was in one of my seeds this afternoon.
I get it. It's definitely something to practice with save states.
Well, I think the seed it showed up in was Swiss 2A.
Well, Leslie has completed level 2, finishing the World 7 airship. You gotta love to see it. So Leslie's making moves through this World 7.
Meanwhile, Macobra and Marky Mark onto the Great Maze. Marky Mark trying to do a clip. Bet they get it first try.
Oh, well, the clips They are daring in this because you can get yourself stuck.
See, first try.
Yep. There he goes. He's got
First try
two more
again.
now. See? Oh, no, he's
Oh,
only
it
going to do
looks
the
like
first
he's
two.
gonna be smart about it. Was that the risky one?
Well, the next one, yeah, you can get yourself stuck down there in between those two. I mean, you can get yourself stuck in any of them, but that third gap there is the narrowest, and it can be hard to get those jumps just timed right, you know?
Well, for better or for worse, Macobra picked up some extra lives.
Well, yeah, that'll happen. Here comes Leslie in 8 Fort. We did not see 8 Fort in our first seed.
Yeah, I had some confusion about where the correct door was.
Ooh.
Yeah, when I saw this show up in one of my seeds earlier, like which door it was.
Yeah, it's definitely something you gotta practice out and memorize quite a bit. You go that door, then you hit the P switch here, then you keep on running past all the enemies until you get to the very next door. Something that is helpful to remember is that the World 8 Fort stage is actually 2 stages that are kind of superimposed right on top of each other. And the forts or the doors are all in the exact same positions on the two opposite stages. The green tiled stage and the silver tiled stage.
Shoutouts, by the way, to Fred saying that it's kind of technically impossible to randomize the doors.
Yeah, that is. I do believe that's true because of that, though. Because the way this particular fort has the door set up, there are 2 doors that are right on top of each other, or 2 stages that are right on top of each other. So you'd have to shuffle the entire map, really, in order to make the doors appear to be shuffled.
I know that there is commentator and viewer alike that would love to see 3F1 get that treatment. And now we have the 25,000 coin pyramid on Leslie Pro's side.
Now the door 6 fort, this would definitely be one that could be shuffled, I'm pretty sure. Oh, nice moves, Leslie.
Yeah.
Showing absolutely no fear at all, and utter disrespect to that fire piranha.
With no regard for human life!
Not even no regard for human life, just absolutely no sense of shame, and yeah, just like, hey, good night.
Gotta go fast. Wait, that's the other game. Sorry, I didn't mean to get the two confused, folks.
Hey, you still gotta go fast.
Well, I mean, yeah, but why would I say something like that when we're playing a Nintendo game versus a Sega game?
Yeah. Sonic's a Nintendo property now.
I don't know about that.
I mean, Sonic's been in Mario games now, so isn't that kind of a thing?
I don't know.
Oh, anyways, we got a 4 hit point boom boom at the end of 7F1. 7F1, of course, appearing right there, right in the at the east end of World 3, at least the main islands.
I don't know.
The Cobra also showing no respect at all to that fire piranha.
Oh, Marky Mark's gonna go for the clip. I bet they get it first try.
I bet he does too. You said you don't like MAME.
This is I don't like trendy memes. This is not trendy.
I agree.
Like you never see or hear anyone go for a meme like this. Don't worry, folks. Marky Mark these are all just practice ones for Marky Mark.
Yeah, he's still practicing. He'll get there.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Leslie Pro's onto the cannon gauntlet. One hit, 2 hits, 3 hits for Wendy, 4 hits. Oh, with the swag finish!
All right, Leslie has come in, and he is showing no respect at all to any of these enemies.
Oh, meanwhile, looks like Marky Mark got it on the first try.
Yep. Leslie, meanwhile, woke up this morning and chose violence.
Oh well.
Yep.
Also, commands in chat.
Indeed. I'll tell the Koopa kids, hey, that's what you get for messing around.
Oh! Leslie Pro gotta go!
Oh, yeah, he do. Wow. I do love the coin ships. Yeah, I know that they're not loved because they're a long Hammer Bro stage for speedrunning, but I always loved doing the thing where when it was auto-scrolling and you could try to get every coin in the stage with the auto-scroll going.
Yeah, I get you.
If you had the pattern right, you could actually do it pretty well.
Oh, Heavy Larry! But only one hit.
Yeah, Larry's a chunk. And this is 2 commands in a row. Leslie is rolling.
I think they have a car double parked outside.
Macobra also getting a command.
Man. All the Tanuki fans are eating well tonight, seeing these commands.
Rat Boy joining us in the airship as well, gets that star. Was that a cloud in the princess letter?
I wasn't paying attention. Ooh, I bet you they get 7-1 first try.
I don't know. I think he's probably gonna get 7-1.
I know it's tougher with a tail, but they can still get it.
Yeah, well, you know me in 7-1 and 7-6. This is the point where I just say, all right, play it. Or nope out and come back with power up. What's... Okay. Was not expecting that. Yeah, there he goes. He's gonna go and hug a spike.
Meanwhile,
hi, Spike!
Meanwhile, Macobra has a command coming.
Yeah, Macobra's and Rat Boy's got his second command in a row.
And we learned that the anchor, I think, is a mushroom?
I think that's what he did. Not a bad call. There's also a P-Wing. That won't help here.
Yeah, it only helps.
Macobra's also joining us.
I think 7-6 is the one you can fly over?
7-6 you can fly over, yeah.
But that's only if you have a P-Wing, because I don't think there is enough runway.
And Macobra
with the tail, first try. Every time.
That's very difficult to do. It takes a lot of practice, and doing it with the tail, it's sub-pixel perfect.
Yeah. There! Leslie Pro finally got the first try.
Alright. 1-4. And Rat Boy's also going to see this and encounter it with the tail. Which means it's just Marky Mark now, who has the double command and 7-1 tail as well to do for the tail.
So, I have a terrible question. Which one of our runners would you say is having a commanding lead?
Oh, you.
It was just laying there waiting to be made.
I love it.
Macobra climbing the tower, no problem. Was it a force? Was it a force path in here?
Actually, I missed it. But hey, I'm gonna duck out for just a second. Be right back.
Okay. Meanwhile, we see Macobra making their way, and let's see about this. Oh, maybe it was a linear draw to get up to the top, but not too many stages to play. You see a coin ship for Macobra. Shouldn't be a problem.
All right. So those of you in chat and Crazy Dude, we have joining us in the commentary booth one of our participants in the first seed and someone who has dropped the DNF for the second seed, but I still want to welcome and give him some congratulations. Night Shifter, welcome aboard. How you feeling, buddy?
Not real good tonight. Not real good tonight.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I can understand why.
It just felt like every input I did was just a little bit off, a little bit not enough, a little bit just not there tonight, and having to find out the hard way that Bowser's fireballs for some reason go all the way down into the bricks.
Yeah, you know, we saw that and we were shocked here. We were watching that and we're like, what?
Yeah, I've never seen that ever, so that was new news to me. And I think the frustration burnout of that carried over into this seed, and when things just started getting, when the little things started to add up there in the second seed, it just, I got to the point where I was like, no, I'm not having fun. This is frustrating. I need to just throw it in for the night.
Hey, I get it. Sometimes it's just, hey, look, you come back, try it again some other time when you feel up to it. No harm, no shame in that. And
I'll be back here. I'll be back here next Saturday night. Don't worry. It's just tonight was just not a good night.
That's the right attitude to have, especially when you're still trying to get things conditioned for when the tournament begins in a couple short weeks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I finally got back to streaming. I was streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday, doing the bracket seeds, doing the Swiss seeds, and I thought, okay, nice way to cap off the weekend, coming in and do this. It's just that these seeds just did not like me tonight.
It'd be like that sometimes. Better to have a bad seed now than a bad seed during the tournament.
Exactly.
Yeah. No doubt. So
and imagine it could always be worse. You could get 6-5 with a Karibo shoe up top where the exit pipe is.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds pretty nasty.
Yeah. Well, there's a Karibo shoe and a spike, or a spiny. You couldn't even just jump down and stomp the enemy either.
I remember that one. The Karibo shoe actually jumped down for me.
Yes.
Exactly.
So I only knew that the spiny was up there. I was like, where did that Karibo shoe come? I was pretty oblivious to that it had originally been up there. I was like, okay.
So Macobra's seeing our fast boss bass here in 610.
610.
And
almost got a free lunch.
Yeah, that boss bass
is faster than you think when he's fast.
This is the flag set that has faster boss bass.
Yeah. Now I am glad that they did fix the glitch that made fast boss pass also make boss pass. Whoa!
There's a lot
with too much speed.
Oopsie doodles.
We'll edit that in post.
You saw nothing, chat. You saw nothing.
Well, maybe that's what Macobra will claim.
All right. So we got Leslie also joining us in World 6. And Cobra here in 4-4. Making his way through the underground section.
Cobra.
Yeah, go ahead.
Flawless. First time. That first time.
Indeed, brother. Wait, did we get a nom? I saw a nom in chat. Did I miss a nom?
Well, if chat is saying it, must be true. It had to have been in
Pro?
610.
Had to be Leslie that got it.
Oh, they're saying Rat Boy.
Oh.
Okay, Leslie's gonna go and break the bricks up top. Okay, that was a nasty spot
That
there.
was, yeah. With Tail, it isn't that tough.
Yeah, otherwise that'd be,
Oh,
hey.
when he starts floating. Oh.
yeah. Oh, look, Marky Mark, he's got the Lakitu down below him.
He's
Lakitu,
going over this level.
Yep. You
But
can do
can't
that.
blame him. That's Sniper Lakitu. Oh,
Oh no!
Rat Boy.
Rat
Oh.
Boy. Yeah. 6-4 missed the lift.
Yeah,
Ooh.
6-4 can be rough like that. Because you do that and you miss it bad enough.
Oh, no, this is 6-3.
Oh, 6-3, okay.
Yeah, I
And the
called
waterfall
that
from a Cobra.
Yeah, this is the, I believe the 7-1 beta?
7-6 beta.
Yeah, one of the two.
Seven-ish.
Seven-ish
Seven-ish
Admittedly,
beta.
some of these betas just meld with each other.
I think the only reason we call it the 7-6 beta for sure is because of the way it finishes.
Yeah. And looks like there was a fire finish on Marky Mark's side.
Yep, he fired, killed Roy, and Macobra
Maco-
won for it.
Yeah, going for the item here. It's the P-Wing.
Not bad at all.
Oh, Leslie Pro!
Oh, just not enough air on that. That is a
Oh.
dangerous jump, and if you short it for any reason, that's what happens.
Looked like
He's
looked like
considering the P-Wing.
Looked like the Koopa came over the top of him.
Yeah, he was considering the P-Wing there for a moment. Okay, now, is it just me, or does anybody else love that the fire snakes can just clip into the blocks with reckless abandon?
It helps, and then it can also hinder.
The fire snakes are like a honey badger. They just don't care.
Yeah, that's true. They nasty.
They don't care if having too many enemies on screen, especially when it's too many fire snakes on screen, like the game. They just want to live their best life.
Marky Mark dispatching Boss Bass with a pair of fireballs as he completes 610, but Macobra is the one exiting World 6, played by World 2 tonight. And getting let's see what the item he gets, if we can see the item.
It is a cloud.
Can be quite handy.
And we're on to our penultimate world for tonight, World 4.
Ooh, I love penultimates.
What about a regular pen, though?
What about a regular ultimate?
Oh, that was clever by Macobra.
Or
Yeah,
perhaps
you don't see
instead
that
of-
often.
Instead of a penultimate, how about an ultimate pen?
Yeah,
But I guess if you have
Macobra.
the P speed going into that, that's a
yeah.
lot to do.
It takes P speed and enough frames of flight left because you get, I think, 250 something. It might be 255 frames, but it's not a lot of frames you get when you enter when you have flight. So he needs just enough to be able to turn around, get onto that ledge, to be able to make the climb up to the exit door. A nice strategy. I think he's been practicing that. That looks like something he's practiced.
Oh yeah, that's just not something you just pull out. That's risky. So I can almost guarantee he's practiced that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's something
already,
you do off string.
And already Macobra is on to our final airship for tonight. Which means we'll be on to World 8 one more time soon.
One more time. One more time.
Oh wait, we can't sing that, otherwise we'll have to pay royalties. Or we'll end up muting the VOD. Sorry folks.
Or they'll just mute us.
The engineers behind the scenes can do that?
Yes, I can mute you right now. If the button works.
Well, I mean you can, because we're in the same room and you probably have higher administrative roles over me.
Marky Mark got burnt up by a fire nipper.
That one looks particularly mean.
It wasn't that one. It was the one on the other side of the H. On the other side of the H jump, right on the last stretch of the level.
Hitboxed over the top, off screen.
Yeah, I really don't care at this point. I'm killing everything in this level out of spite.
That's a good attitude to have. Meanwhile, I'm saying 2 again. Well, if you said 4, you're already disqualified. I think
That
there was
one
on
right
the first
there.
screen.
Yeah.
Wow! And then gets,
Okay,
and then
like I said,
by the patooey.
everything dies. We're doing an extinction of 6-8 here. That's how it's going down.
Too bad this is Mario 3 and not World, because Bonsai Bills are not a thing here. Wow! Over the top off screen again!
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Macobra's in the dark maze now. Finds a couple of a ship and a tank tile. Finds another part of the dark maze.
And Rat Boy's also on the way. Okay.
Uh-oh. Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, so Macobra's already played 5F1 that Rat Boy's in.
Ooh.
Okay, so
The super tanks. They're
Super
gonna
Tanks on the Navy Sprite. Oh, you can just run right over the rocky wrenches like that.
Yeah, you can do that until they come out and start throwing their wrench. They don't have a hitbox, I don't think.
Yeah, they just kind of lift you up, but they never let you down.
Don't give me that run around. You'll just hurt me.
Glad somebody picked up on that.
Someone around here has to understand the assignment. Meanwhile, we see the fake tank.
And if there were enough time, chat, well, some of you may have already heard it or remembered it, but I would tell you about the Rick Astley paradox.
Oh no.
I already know it.
Okay.
And it's 1-1.
With a boss bass.
Meanwhile, from the fake tank, we got a useless hammer.
Why is that hammer useless?
Because they
Crazy
don't
dude.
break the locks?
Oh, wait, there's no rocks in World 8?
Locks! You know, bagels and locks!
Oh yeah, but hammers break rocks, though. Are there no rocks in World 8?
I'm pretty sure.
Nope, Bowser threw them all out.
One bridge.
Good call. He's got a lot of mushrooms, and he's got this...
And it's a valid seed because there's 3F2 where it should be being the gatekeeper.
And as a Navy Sprite, I believe.
No, we already saw the Navy tile on the dark maze.
It was the Air Force.
It was the Air Force.
Right.
Yep. Air Force Sprite. Oh, so this is the B-52 that crashed off the coast of some European country carrying the nuclear weapons that we didn't claim that we ever had, right?
Yes.
You believe that if you want to. I'm not going to say anything. Anyway, Macobra is on to Bowser's castle. Equipping a star because no fire flower or hammer suit. I don't think we saw any hammer suits today.
No, we didn't see any hammer suits in either seed.
Oh, so we've been double suitless.
So they had. I mean, hammer suits do have to appear in at least a couple of toad houses, but nobody goes to toad houses anymore.
But Makobra does trade in for a fire flower.
I bet you they get this first try. You just watch, Night Shifter.
But of course he's gonna get first try. See?
Absolutely. First try every time, folks. Am I right or am I right?
You're right.
And if you're not right, well, you will be eventually. And before we know it, 35 fireballs later, Makobra's got it.
That's one toasty lizard down and out. And
ladies, gentlemen, others, please get your GGs out for Makobra 52 because they'll be the first of our featured runners to finish this seed. Official time is
34 minutes, 42 seconds. Hey, I showed back up just in time to see it. My internet's been janky today.
good timing.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm sure Night Shifter would have filled in nicely.
I'm sure he did.
Yeah,
and I'm sure he will during the tournament. I'm sure Night Shifter would be happy to.
What did you just miss?
What the?
Leslie Pro just got Uno reversed.
Oh no!
The boom 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 on Leslie Pro.
That is very unfortunate. But yes, once my tournament run is done, I will gladly jump into the booth with y'all.
There's no rules saying you can't participate can't participate in the tournament and call action at the same in the same tournament.
Well, then I guess I will.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Rat Boy gets a first try as well.
Yep. GG, Makobra.
Yeah, meanwhile, we are here now. We now have Makobra 52 joining us. Winner of the second race here. Way to go.
Thanks. Can everybody hear me all right?
Yeah, we can hear you just
yes, you are
fine.
loud and clear.
Great. Yeah, what a seed, and 3F2 being valid to finish it off there. that was a mess.
I did apologize for the pain that was coming, though.
Yeah, let's see. World 7 gave me the runaround. World 2 is super rude with the lock placement. Couldn't use the hammer if you had one.
and then just needing to do the clip with tail.
Oh yeah, that wasn't too bad though, thankfully.
Leslie Pro was struggling so hard that they decided to do it over with just a mushroom.
Oh, swap to the mushroom. Yep, that's one strategy if it doesn't work out. Yep.
But man, you were eating well if you were a fan of Tanuki.
In fact, I'm actually thinking that is probably the vast majority of the time difference between you two tonight.
The Chinky suit,
or just the just 7-6 or 7-1. What was it? 7-6 or 7-1? Whichever one
6
started World 5. Yeah,
I believe it was 7-1.
The one that started World 5
7-1,
with
sorry,
Tanuki.
7-6 was in
the one
World 3.
Yeah, the one that started World 5 with the Tanuki suit that everybody already had. Yeah, that was the difference maker right there. Is all that time spent trying to just clear that.
Oh wow.
Meanwhile, real quick, we are joined by the runner that finished second among our featured and overall with a time of 36:22. Ratboy 42. Ratboy, way to go!
Hey, thank you.
GG, Ratboy.
GG, Ratboy.
What did you?
Nicely done.
Yeah, way to go.
Boom Boom gets Marky Mark.
While we have you here, Makobra and Ratboy, what do you think of the seeds? You've already spoken your mind a little. I know you've already spoken your mind a little bit on the seed you just ran, but how about the earlier one?
It wasn't bad to me. I was just sort of in my little mental state where I can just run through it and go onward. I guess my only issue is that I sort of kept my clouds and hammers a bit too conservatively and should have used them probably in World 4, I imagine, with all the levels in a row there.
Yeah. Would you believe that the fake tank in World 8 also had a hammer?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yep.
So something I do want to go and say publicly, way out loud and everything, while we got you here, McOver, is I do want to say good job working with Fred Coughlin to get patcher the patcher flags that you have incorporated into the main randomizer program. That has made life a lot better for everybody. I mean, it's a testament to how awesome your patcher is, because everybody wanted all those features in it, and they were good features, and you were able to put it together and make it happen. And then also on top of that, not only doing that, you were able to work with Fred Coughlin to get them incorporated into the main randomizer program, which was that's just amazing teamwork and cooperation, and really the spirit of the whole thing. What
You
we're all
bet.
doing.
You
So,
know,
thank you.
Yeah, pretty much got all the popular settings incorporated in there. And definitely the easier ones that I thought it would help on your runners in particular, like sort of ease themselves into it with like the power ups that you start with and more lives if you need it. I just like to,
unfortunate for Leslie Pro.
I just like to help new runners out where possible, in particular.
Mac, it's awesome. We know that you put a ton of work into the patcher, then to get it into the main program, but it's awesome. We all appreciate it.
Definitely. Great work as
And-
always, Makobra. We really do appreciate you here in this community.
Oh, thank y'all.
Honestly, I think between you, Fred, everyone behind the scenes at Speed Gaming, it takes a village to run this show, and also play the games the way we love to play them.
Not only a village, but a bunch of people with interest and passion in it, and that's what you're seeing right now on screen. You got Marky Mark and Leslie who love playing this game and are doing this just for the fun of it. And yeah, that really is what it's about.
Leslie Pro was struggling with the clip, so it looks like they're opting for lower path.
Yep, he is definitely going down south. No problem with that. He will have an option for power. Did we see the power up already on the lower end?
No.
It's useless
Ooh.
now. Maybe not.
No.
Well, I mean, it's an
Now
extra
it's an extra hit point.
Yeah, fortunately there was a fire flower in that first power up. Let me fire kill Bowser. I didn't find any Bowser weapon.
It looked like Leslie Pro forgot that the hitboxes were corrected, when they were doing it first, because they didn't move until the last moment after shooting their fireballs for the first volley.
Okay, all right, there he goes.
I stopped it for the item box in 3F2 right before. Checked that one, for the first time in forever, and it happened to be a flower, so I picked mine up there.
Oh, we've got Marky Mark is coming in with the fire flower though.
Oh,
I have a race right here.
yeah, looking like
This is gonna
it.
be close.
Oh, Tank.
Oh no, he's
Hold
up
on to your
high.
hats, folks!
Oh, yep.
Oh, if Bowser hadn't gone high there, Marky Mark might have sniped him, but no.
Oh,
But still, just seconds away.
Ladies,
Yes,
gentlemen, and
very
others, get
close
your
finish between these
GGs.
two.
Get your GGs out for both Leslie Pro and Marky Mark. Yeah, Leslie Pro finishes in third with a time of 42:48. And Marky Mark is in with a time of 42 flat. 43 flat, excuse me.
8 seconds.
And-
That's close.
Oh yeah. And I just sent the message to them to come on in. We do have our other new participant, new runner, Plico, who is she's in World 8 right now. She's actually in World 1, or in World 1-1. So Let's see, but I did just send the invites
GG,
to.
Leslie.
Oh, hey, GG, Leslie.
What a
Welcome.
finish.
GG. That should not have been nearly as close because I don't know what that hitbox was because I thought you were up by Bowser's head, you just bounce off. No! Lose fire. That threw me off.
Yeah.
You have to be really actually up top. You can't be to the side at all.
Wow. Insert Iron Sheik saying something or other I can't repeat on speed gaming.
Nah, don't worry. I know exactly what you mean. And
GG,
and now,
Marky Mark.
GG, Marky Mark. Ooh, I almost
Thank you.
bottled that
GG,
one.
everyone.
that was a tight finish between you two. If just going by the official race time results, yeah, a 12-second gap between you two.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You know,
Games
usually
like
it's the
me and
other way
Leslie-
around. Marky Marks gets the better of me by less than a minute, so this bit of a switch up, and
You happy to get it? You get it within 15 seconds?
always.
We've had a lot of close races between the two of us.
You sound ready and prepared for when the tournament begins soon.
You know what? That kind of a statement makes me excited for the tournament. I'm sitting here thinking, we've got a bunch of good finishes coming up with the tournament. So, let's see it happen, guys.
Yeah, it's still a couple weeks away though. I can't remember when I believe it's the first week of April. I don't have the exact date on me.
April 6th, I believe. So, all right, hold on. Okay, so April 6th is the date that we are going to have or April 4th is the day that we're close signups. April 8th is the day that we actually start the activity. April 8th is also the day of the eclipse, so let me make sure. I'm going to tell you, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into the actual tournament announcements page and look at this. All right, so
I
April
actually
4th.
went up to the challenge.
Yep. April 4th, signups end and match scheduling begins. April 8th, Swiss round begins. All right. So we are looking.
Yeah, it's we still got a few more weeks until we're finally ready to just turn everyone loose and have a good time in the Swiss round.
Oh, hey. Okay, I can hear you again. All right. So April 4th, signups end. April 8th, Swiss round begins, and then we'll go from there. So one of the things we will be doing is we will have a Swiss round bracket or a Swiss round set of weekly seeds on April 6th, which is our Friday. And I'm going to even poll for some interest and see if people want to go and do a Sunday weekly
Ooh.
on April 7th. I'm willing to host it. I'll be traveling. I'll be doing all kinds of other stuff, but I'll be willing to host it if there's going to be people who are willing to do it. Last year, I was able to host a ton of Sunday weeklies. I loved it. I haven't been able to do it as much as I'd like, but I'd be willing to make it happen again. So, April 6th, April 7th, we'll see what we can do. And I'm looking on stream, and I'm seeing Plico finishing as well.
Very nice.
Yes, final time of 48:30.
Ooh.
Yes, nicely done.
So, any final thoughts that any of our featured runners want to just speak up about?
I wasn't the only one who hammered that Rockin' World 1. I think, right? Just checking. Anyway, GG, Plico.
GG, Plico.
GG.
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 Yes, good job finishing up.
Nicely
And
done.
yes, Leslie, I also hammered that rock in one.
Yeah, I saw World 1 and I was like, this is a nasty looking World 1. I was about to just you know, do it. And I was like, oh wait, the rock's breakable. Boom, to the castle, out of here.
Yeah, that one was nice and easy.
Yeah, I said
F this stuff,
finally
I'm
a quick
out.
world.
Yeah, for both seeds, World 1, that was a fast world both times, so that was nice.
Speaking of nice, it was also nice to start with a fast World 6 if you didn't get drawn into 7F2. I died early and I'm like, you know what? Let's try the other fort and see if
Yep,
it's actually
same
Oh,
thing,
required.
Leslie.
Yep.
It
Same
wasn't
thing.
required.
I never
No.
saw it.
I did both.
Same.
Now
Darn.
I can't remember who it was, but I know there was an unfortunate moment in the first seed where they clouded over and realized, wait, these pipes go nowhere in World 7, and they had to cloud over the same stage again.
Oh no.
That was
Oh,
me.
no.
Yeah.
And I clouded over 7-5 twice.
Oof.
I played 7-5 and then realized I didn't have to, but I played it really well anyway, so.
I never saw 7-5 in the first seed.
I did try to play 7-5, but at one point I was trying to go up a pipe, and there was a Goomba sitting on top of it, so that ended that.
Also, deepest apologies for that Boom Boom that played a reverse card on you, Leslie.
I got Marky
Yeah.
Mark too.
Let's just say my own hubris got me on that one.
Whatever you say. Whatever you
Nope.
say.
Blame but myself on that one.
That 5-1 Boom Boom was out for blood.
Came in like a wrecking ball?
Nah, that'd be the Kaiser one.
I promise I would not sing.
I didn't sing either.
Yeah, let's just say the 5F1 Boom Boom was out for total carnage. I love it.
All
Or
right,
do
thanks,
you?
Leslie. I love it.
All right, I think it's
I
about
gotta
time.
squeeze a Super Smash TV reference in there somehow.
I see. Well, I think it's about time we start packing things up for the night. Don't you agree, Diesel?
What? We're gonna tell all these nice people and our viewers good night?
Well, not before we tell them to click the follow button for everyone that's been featured tonight on this wonderful stream. Like
All right, so,
Leslie Pro,
first of all-
Macobra,
Yeah.
specifically Macobra 52, Leslie Pro 04, Marky Marks 679, Ratboy, Pleco, and Night Shifter. Good job.
Yeah. So, first of all right, want to make sure. First of all, anybody who was racing tonight and is in the commentary booth with me right now, anybody got any other comments you want to actually throw out to us? Because that's why we invite you.
That tonight I learned the hard way that Bowser can throw fireballs all the way down, and that was the first time I experienced that, and now I know.
That's never happened
Alright.
before. .mp3.
Okay, well, thank you, Night Shifter.
Someone was gonna mention that.
Yeah, Leslie, what you thinking?
I'm thinking is another good week of runs for the weekly. I just have to figure out why 7-1 clip was failing me, and no, not just because of having a tail. Clips
Yeah,
have
I
been
saw
failing me
that.
in general.
Yeah, that was rough. I'm sorry that happened to you. In fact, I think that was the vast majority of the difference between you and the Cobra 52 in tonight's seed.
That was
Yeah, I had trouble on
say
that.
that was a large part of the difference, but in reality, Macobra is just one of the best in the community.
I mean, Macobra, you are a rock star in the community, but that was a big part of it. So,
Nice.
Marky Mark, what you got on your mind?
But yeah, I had started to say I had a lot of trouble on the 7-6 clip tonight. Enough so that when I saw 7-1, I backed out and just clouded straight over it.
I never even
Alright.
saw 7-6.
Pleco, You're
getting
looking around there
faster.
somewhere.
I'm
Hey,
getting
there you
faster. Just a little bit faster every time.
are. Hey, just a little bit faster every time. It's baby steps. That's how you gotta do it. And you know what? It really is good to have you around. So, share your thoughts on the two races tonight.
First one, I made a lot of really dumb mistakes. I got a little overwhelmed by the beta levels because I'm not as familiar with them, so I panicked a lot. Second one, I was ready. I felt I did a lot better. So
Honestly, the one thing I can say is it's all about at the point you're at. You've got a lot of the techniques, a lot of the skills down, and at this point, it really is all about repetition.
Mhm.
It's just getting that practice in. Same with Marky Mark, Night Shifter. I think I've told you both the same thing. It's all about getting repetitions in, and you've got the skill. It's just getting the practice in. And the other thing I want to say is there's an old saying, going back on one of the older guys. I'll go and say this. An amateur practices until they get it right. A professional practices until they can't get it wrong. So,
Yeah. Not to mention, progress is progress.
absolutely. And I think y'all get it. Let's see. Leslie Pro, Crazy Dude, Macobra. Anybody else I haven't mentioned before we call it tonight?
Except we talking about practice. Not a game. Not a game. Not a game.
All right, everybody get your laughs in.
One more time, but make sure you give our runners a follow if you enjoyed what you've seen. Matter of fact, if you somehow enjoyed the sound of my voice or Diesel's, give us a follow too. I don't mind one way or the other. I'm sure Diesel
I don't
doesn't
mind
either.
either. Not at all.
And if you haven't already, please follow the Speed Gaming family of networks. We have all across the board. Like we have like multiple channels and along with it in different languages. And we got a stacked schedule coming up. Like I'm looking at Sunday's schedule, and it looks like there's a lot of Z1R on the slate for the winter tournament.
Oh yeah, they are trying to work on the initial parts of the bracket stage of the Z1R tournament, and that is a fun game.
I still need to beat that vanilla. I was doing that a while back, but it just hasn't worked out to finish it.
Yep. So they're going to be doing that. We also have the SMB trilogy tomorrow. Bro, and Stewie Cartman. Stewie Cartman is another one of our runners who is frequently part of our community, and a lot of other events going on. So what I would say to you, chat, hit or go to the SMB or go to speedgaming.org, hit schedule link, take a look at what might be interesting to you, move back and forth to the calendar if you don't see something immediately interesting, and go to the YouTube channel, the Twitch page for any of the Speed Gaming channels. Take a look at what's going on, what's out there. There's a lot of exciting content and a lot of people who are showcasing their talents, as many talents as they have, including people like myself who can only do things like talk. And these people who...
That's an easy thing to do. I can do that too.
Yeah, you can. And all these people...
Right
and the people here sitting in the room in the channel with us who actually play and do awesome things with their brains. I mean, that's awesome. So
they make it
high
look
fives
so
to you.
easy.
Yeah, they do. I'm a little bit embarrassed at the fact that I can't do it myself, but they still do a great job, and I want to
It's
give
okay.
them a high
They
five.
do it so you can, because you can't.
That's right, and they do it because they enjoy it.
That as
which
well.
is why we're all here.
I think that about does it for everything, if we're not mistaken. So I'm gonna take this time to say, on behalf of all of our runners, McCobra52, Leslie Pro 04, Mucky Mark 679, Rat Boy, Pleco, Night Shifter, Yeah, and my co-pilot, Diesel Pilot. My name is the Crazy Dude, and we'll see you next time for more Super Mario Brothers 3 Randomizer goodness. Have a good night, everybody. See you next time.
Have a good night, everybody. And Leslie, do you want to say the words?
Stay kind, stay safe. We'll see you on the other side of the next pipe check. And I've also got some Zelda 1 rando left in me for tomorrow. Because I also have a match in that tournament.
Sounds great. Good night, everybody.